and I just tried on this eyebrow pen and the mascara that L'Oreal sent over. I have to show you, just look how incredible. It literally looks like I've just come out of my eyebrow appointment. But it's raining by the signs of it, so brilliant. Luckily I don't have to get out of the car, and I fully look like a brunette. It's a little bit wild, so it's not intentional. I said this in my video, I actually really dislike my hair at the minute. Can you just see down there by the stairs, a huge brown box? I did my very first Home Bargains online shop. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the start of this week's weekly vlog. So today's actually Monday. I thought it'd be a good idea if we start the vlog on a Monday, that way we can vlog through the week. So same old here. If you're new here, firstly, thank you for clicking on my video, I really appreciate it. I've just got my dog here. He wants to say hello. I know, listen, we're gonna say hello. Yeah, everybody loves to see you, Clifford. They do. He's just got Penna's unicorn in his mouth. Right then, good boy down. Stay. I've just got back in from the school run, so he's extra excited to see me. So nothing out of the ordinary planned for this week, but I just thought I would bring you along on this week's weekly vlog because why not? So I've got quite a lot of, when I say nothing out of the ordinary, I do have quite a bit of filming that I need to catch up on. So I do need to do that. I just don't know if, my hair is due a hair wash, and I feel like I'm kind of putting excuses in the way, but I just said to Tom, I don't know if I need to wash my hair before I start cracking on with some videos. So I have to film a video for Loreal, which is really exciting. So I actually got a PR package from them last week. Fun story. Let me put you down and I shall tell you about it, shall I? Will you go on top of the kitchen roll? What a place to put you. I've got a really cute little tripod on the bottom of this DG camera that I use, well, that I'm using at the minute. It's really cute. It's like a miniature tripod, but it attaches, it's actually a DG tripod, and it attaches obviously directly to the camera, but it's really handy to like put you in on like smaller things. So yeah, I had a PR package. So the door went, it was the courier guy, and I wasn't expecting anything because I hadn't ordered anything to be delivered. And I thought, what is this? And I was reading through. Anyway, it's a L'Oreal PR package with their brow lamination gel, so the eyebrow gel. I've also got two different shades of their new brow pencil. And also they've sent me their new Extensionist mascara, which I'm excited to try because I bought myself Benefit mascara. I've not even used those yet, so I'm going to give this one a try because look at the packaging. Is that not completely stunning? Not used it yet, so we'll do kind of like a first impressions. This is the lamination gel. I think it's just a clear gel. Let's have a look, shall we? I've not even opened it. The seal's still on there. Oh, that brush looks really good, because the one I'm using at the moment is the Anastasia one, but the brush is a little bit too thick, and I like that one because it's on an angle, so good to fluff up the brows. And then I've got two of the faux brow pencils, or brow tint pen I should say. It looks, I've never used anything like this. It's kind of got like a double point on it, so I've got the shade light brunette and dark brunette, so I'm probably going to be the light brunette, but we'll give them both a go. So yeah, I want to do that in a video at some point. And then I'll share that. I can include that in like my vlogs, but I will also do like a TikTok, a reel and a YouTube short on that. And I also have, I don't know if you can see, can you just see down there by the stairs, a huge brown box. I did my very first Home Bargains online shop. And do you know what? I've been saying this, if you've seen any of my Home Bargains hauls, I keep saying in there, I've been meaning to do an online order, because sometimes in Home Bargains, especially by me, I don't always get what I see other people getting. And admittedly, online you don't have necessarily the full selection, but sometimes the new in stuff is online and you won't see it in store. So the reason I did it is because I wanted to get Penny. I don't know if you guys will have seen it. You may have done. I missed it last year. I didn't even know this was a thing. But they do like a Kinder egg, which is like this big, like a plastic Kinder egg. So it looks like a giant egg, and it's filled with Kinder products, and it's £12.99. And I've been trying to get it. They have never got any stock in any of the ones by me. I've tried 4 different home bargains. Every time I go, haven't got them. And they do keep saying to me they're not going to be getting them because they go to the bigger ones. And by me, the stores that I have aren't classed as the bigger stores, which is really annoying. So I wonder if online it actually categorises the stores, whether they're like a bigger or a smaller, like whether they're like flagship stores or not. I need to look at that. But yeah, they keep going in and out of stock online. I'll leave a link below. You can set up, because it's probably going to be out of stock when you click the link. But what I would say is try first thing in the morning, because I found after the school run, that's when I've managed to get it, or about 7 AM. But you can also do stock notifications. But annoyingly, when I managed to order this one, I hadn't had a stock notification. I just went online and it was there. So I know that's in that box. So I want to do that in a haul, and I've ordered a couple of other little bits. I'm just putting together, that'll be like the only chocolate Penny has, because this egg has got so much in it. And I don't like go overboard for Easter, but I just thought she would love that, the Kinder egg. I did ask Darcy if she would like one, but she said no, and I know Ollie's not a huge fan of Kinder chocolate, so I will sort them something else out. But I managed to get her a couple of little Easter crafty bits, like a bracelet making kit, which she loves, anything like that. So I thought, let's just put some bits together now, because I'm pretty sure Easter's early in the holidays, the break that they have. I'm pretty sure it's at the start, so that'll be good, because that'll give her something to do while we're off as well. So yeah, I am going to finish my coffee because it's still boiling hot in this cup. I'm going to get a shake out. Annoyingly, I don't think I've got one in the fridge, and I prefer to have it chilled. No, I don't. Oh, I was meant to do that before I went on the school run. I'm going to have to put it in the freezer for 10 minutes, guys, just to give it that extra little chill. Where have I put them though? This is the question. Oh, they're up there. I've got Ollie's football shirt soaking on the side. He played on like a 4G surface because all the fixtures have been called off for weeks at this point because of the weather. But he's just got like black scuff marks all over him. He also, when he was kind of like through on goal, and he got taken out and he was running really fast and he smashed his head off the floor. So we were a little bit worried about potential concussion. So we were just kind of like monitoring him last night, but he's still saying he's got a bit of a headache. So I've sent his teacher a message just for them to keep an eye on him. The choice of football, eh? But yeah, I hope everyone's okay. I'm trying to get back on track with my regular filming now. Like with my vlog. So I don't know if you will have noticed from the thumbnails, I haven't really been putting it in the title, but I've been numbering the vlogs. So what I want to do is I normally create like a year playlist. So like last year's was 2025, this year's will be 2026. And I'm going to categorize the vlogs in like 2026 vlogs so that it's just easier for me to go back and reference. Because usually it'll just be like, I'll title it something like, I don't know, weekly vlog in my life, mum of 3. But then if I start doing it from now, I probably should have done this to start with, because that way I would have like, I would know which order they go. Not that it matters too much. It's just for me mainly when I look back, but it's quite nice to create a little bit of a series. So I'm starting that from this year. So if you want to watch any of the other vlogs, I tend to I know I did it for last year. I don't know if I did it for 2024. But yeah, I do put the videos in some form of an album, and I've just been trying to keep on top of my comments, so that way I'm kind of like a little bit on top of my admin, because sometimes it can get behind me a little bit and then I feel all overwhelmed. But I actually need to go and charge this battery on this camera, but it's not too bad because I'll plug it in and it literally takes 15 minutes. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to finish drinking my coffee, and then I will probably speak to you at some point today. So I have work today. Penny's in school until 3, and Ollie is supposed to have his school football training after school, so he doesn't usually get home until 4:30. But annoyingly, his backpack broke this morning, so we had a little bit of a meltdown over that because he couldn't take it. The zip was completely broke. Look at him with this unicorn. How can you take him seriously? So cute. Yeah, that bag is completely broken now, so he had to take Tom's Foul Raven backpack, so he was kicking off about that, and I just said, look, there's nothing we can do right now. Even if I didn't mind you being late to school, the shops are not open right now. So what we will do is we will go up to JD after school, and you can pick a new backpack, and then we're going to go and get the rabbits some nuggets, some food nuggets. And yeah, Tom has called training off on Tuesday. So I think for the next few weeks, well, he did tell me indefinitely, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. He's meant to not be doing training on a Tuesday. Get down, boy. Get down. No, get down. Good boy, sit. Good boy. Yeah, he's meant to be having Tuesdays off, and obviously Darcy doesn't do ballet on a Monday or Tuesday, so it's going to be quite nice just to have a couple of days where we're not rushing around all over the place on an evening. I've been very much enjoying that. Having said that, I know Tom has work after work, so it's still going to be pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm going to stop chatting on now before this weekly vlog gets really long. And what I'll do, guys, is I'll probably come back on once I've got the kids home from school and we decide what we're doing this evening, and yeah, we'll see how we get on with the backpack scenario. Okay, so I am about to get ready to leave for work. I've just been actually in my bedroom filming some content for my social media channels, and I just tried on this eyebrow pen and the mascara that Loreal sent over. I have to show you, just look how incredible. It literally looks like I've just come out of my eyebrow appointment. It looks like I've had my lashes LVO'd. It looks like I've had my brows laminated. I didn't do a tutorial. Maybe I'll do like a get ready with me maybe tomorrow if I put makeup on. I just needed to film it so it was like short form content, and I get like, there's too many cameras looking at me, I get all overwhelmed. But I will definitely film that for you because they're literally L'Oreal products, and I am so impressed. That is incredible. But I'm going to head to work now, and then when I'm back from work, we'll make some lunch, and then we'll try and get this haul filmed because I've been really excited to share with you this Home Bargains haul, and it's my first one that I've ordered online. So yeah, hopefully it's a good one. Good evening, everybody. Apologies for my face looking so red. I've literally just had a really hot bath and I cleansed my face, and I feel like, I don't know what's gone on, but I feel like I've had a bit of a facial. So yeah, it's just made my skin go a little bit red, but I'm just sat downstairs. Everyone's in bed basically, so I'm going to sit here and edit a video. It is 9:20. If you know, you know. The best ice lolly to ever exist. I love them. A fab. Oh. And also I'm so happy because on Netflix, if you've ever watched, or you may have never watched this actually, a series called Two Broke Girls. I'm obsessed with it. It's something that me and Darcy used to watch when I was pregnant for Penny, so it just kind of like brings back a little bit of like the feeling. But honestly, it's just my like comfort series. I've watched every episode so many times. So if you just want like a nice easy watch, honestly, I mean, I just must have like a weird sense of humour, because Tom looks at me sometimes, I'm cracking up at some of the things that come on here and he's like, it's not even funny, but I find it hilarious. So if you want something really good to watch, like a nice easy series on Netflix, Two Broke Girls, it's incredible, you'll love it. But I've just come on to say good night, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Don't mind the dog. Honestly, you're just so funny. I've got to do some editing now though. Yeah, I have. I am actually just getting ready to head out the door to go and collect Darcy from school. We have her parents' evening today, so, well, this evening. She's told me I'm not allowed to wear a beanie, so I thought I'm just going to pencil in my eyebrows, and I've been actually loving if you don't follow my other social media channels, then you will have missed the video where I said that L'Oreal sent me some PR, which was wild to me. As soon as I opened, the delivery came, I was like, what is this? Go through it, and I'm like, oh. And then I actually figured that it was PR from L'Oreal, and I was like, oh my goodness me. So they sent me their whole new like eye kit. So yeah, I've just done my eyebrows a little bit because they were very they are very fair. They are still very fair, but I've just penciled them in with the new Faux Brow gel pen, which if you want to see it in action, I've done a whole video on how I use it. It's probably better on my TikTok because I can link the products and you can buy them from the L'Oreal store on there. Insane. So that's also linked in the description, or you can just type in my name, Emma Nightingale, and you'll find it. But yeah, I just went with today. I used the what does it say? The dark brunette, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, dark brunette one, which I prefer. In my video, I used the light brunette, but I feel like this is a bit more of a redder undertone, and my natural hair on my eyebrows is more cool toned. So I just feel like this complements it a little bit more, but honestly, it's just incredible. It's like a gel pen and so easy to, can you see that? And so I just do little flicks like that, and it will like do hair strokes. It's just incredible, and fills in all the sparse bits but doesn't make them look blocky. And honestly, whereas I'd be there like for ages trying to pencil in my eyebrows, trying to get the shape the same, I kind of just go with my natural shape now and just add in some hair strokes, and it's taken me like less than a minute to do both. And then I've just used the lamination gel to set it. I love this. The brush is angled like so. It's got a very slight angle, but it's just good to get in. I personally like the lamination look. I know it is personal preference, but I really like the lamination look. So I like my eyebrows to look like they're stood up and in place, and I like to kind of like see the individual hair strokes. So yeah, I'm just doing that, and then I will pop a little bit of concealer on, and then I probably will put some mascara on. So they did also send over the Extensionist mascara. This is incredible. It's got fibres in the brush to help lengthen and thicken your lashes, to like really give it a curl, and it was incredible. So I've done 2 separate videos. If you want to see it in action, go and have a little look at that on my other social medias, and you can see how it works. But it's raining by the sounds of it, so brilliant. Luckily, I don't have to get out of the car when I get her, but it's just annoying, isn't it? It's just been raining constantly. I am very much looking forward to spring. But yeah, I'm gonna head out and get Darcy now, and then when I'm back I will come back on and show you how my lashes look kind of like before and after. Hey everybody, so it is actually the next day, and I thought I am going to wrap up this vlog after we've had a little morning get ready with me. So I'm just up in my room. I'm just getting ready for work. So I thought we'd have a little chit chat together. I've been really enjoying these little chit chats when I'm at my desk getting ready. I'm just doing a little bit of skincare. So I did the initial skincare. So I cleansed. I've been using the Medicube pads as my toner, and I really, really like them. I've still got, I don't know if you can see in there, I think I would say I've got about a quarter left, and then when I've used these I am going to move on to their Medicube again, but they are the pDRNA ones. Basically they are just to help with anti-aging, so I'm going to move on to those because I've heard amazing things about them. But yeah, I'm just popping my moisturiser on. I've done all my serums, and I wanted to just pop some fake eyebrow hairs in, guys, as in use my new Loreal pen that I've had, because although I had it sent by PR, if you've been following me for a while, you'll probably know this about me. Me and my sister talk about this all the time, and it's probably why I could never be like a makeup influencer or a fashion influencer, because I cannot talk about things if I don't like them. I just can't do it. I feel like I just can't fake it. Like, you guys know when I'm having an off day. I mean, I'm pretty open, and I tell you, it's been like, if it's been a pretty rough time, I will tell you. And I just can't talk about things if I don't love them. But I have to say, and I'm not just saying it because they sent it to me, I definitely will be re-buying these. The only reason I use this is for the spoolie on the end. That's the only thing I wish this brow pen had. I'm actually going to go back. I spoke in the last clip saying that I preferred the darker shade, which was the dark brunette, but I've actually changed my mind again, and I think I prefer the light brunette. And if you will have seen the clips at the beginning, it fully looked like I'd had my eyebrows laminated, like where they, like the pen just is mad. I don't know what is, it's just insane to use. So rather than just like, this is a pencil, like it's quite creamy for a pencil, but you're not getting the flicks like you're getting with this, and I prefer this. So I'm gonna do pop some little lines in. So we have got actually another meeting at Darcy's school today. So we had her parents' evening. I think that was the last clip that I shared with you. So that was amazing. We went round, because obviously she's been at a new school since I think the start of October, maybe late September, start of October 25. So she's been at this school now a couple of months, and it's been our first like parent catch up. So it's been really good to just like see the teachers and just see her work, how she's getting on. And she's actually doing really well. So there hasn't been like any impact of her moving. If anything, I do definitely think it was the right decision. So she's actually, in terms of her grade, she's actually improved in comparison to what she was predicted at her other school. So she's still only in year 9. So obviously we're a couple of years off from GCSE. So there's a lot of time for like improvements and things like that, because we're talking like she's in year 9. But this evening we have a little meeting just to talk to some of the teachers about her options for GCSEs. So yeah, we're going to go to that, but I'm going to leave Penny at home because we did end up taking Ollie and Penny to the parents' evening, and it wasn't easy. Penny, God love her, just doesn't get the fact that we're there to just like talk, and I get it's boring for her as well. So yeah, I'm probably going to leave her with my parents or Tom's mum, just so, because Tom wants to go as well. So otherwise, I'm happy to go on my own, but obviously Tom wants to be there because it's quite important. We're talking about like the options that she's going to be choosing for her GCSEs. So yeah, I am going to be heading out to work in a minute, but I thought I would just get a head start on my makeup. And I also didn't come back on after I used the mascara. I feel like I'm a bit of a terrible vlogger at the minute, guys. I like say I'm going to do stuff and then I don't, but there is a whole video coming because the kitchen has been done, guys. Oh, I bet you cannot wait to not hear me moaning about filler and paint swatches on my wall. But when I tell you, I'm not even going to show you in this video because I need you to wait just to see how bad it truly was. I know there's like bigger things going on in the world. I get it. I get this is like not that big of a deal, but the paint, so it had not been done since 2018, which is when we had the like kitchen installed, and the paint was just so dirty. Yeah, just so dirty and not great. And where we'd like knocked walls down with the extension, the loft, I tried to wipe it because all of our paint that we have is wipeable, and the walls had like, they were black. It was so bad. So we spent all weekend pretty much getting that done. Tom then finished the glossing of the skirtings last night. Mind you, I have just gone around this morning with my little torch and seen there's a couple of areas where it's run a little bit, but it's hard to do when you're not working in like natural light, and obviously it's grey, raining, miserable here. So there's a couple of areas that need to be touched up, but it looks incredible. So this was all following, well, obviously I've wanted it painted for ages. It's just been in filler for like a year since I went to see Craig David last year, and they bought the dartboard and then kind of like missed the dartboard and there was darts sticking out of the wall. But yeah, it's another job ticked off. So the flooring we do want to change. I kind of inserted some images onto ChatGPT. I've got a really unhealthy relationship with ChatGPT, guys. It's wild. So like it is my interior designer, so I'll like upload pictures of the room, so like the kitchen, and it gives me like what it recommends. Like, so you put on there what sort of vibe you're looking for, and this is what swayed me with the color choice that we went with, but I'll talk about that when we do the video. So the floor totally doesn't go because obviously it's a grey floor, so it doesn't match the vibe at all. But although a couple of the tiles do have cracks in them, they're not lifting up. They do need to be replaced, don't get me wrong. But if we do LVT, I mean, you're talking that's going to be a couple of £100 because that is expensive flooring. And we do have some left over from my bedroom, which I would be more than happy to use that. But we need carpet on our stairs going into the loft first. So I feel like he's like, yeah, I'm going to fade up and get a price on the floor, and then we'll get that done. And then the kitchen's all done. But I feel like, although I'm jumping backwards and forwards, I don't know what it is with him and this staircase coming into our loft, but he literally is avoiding it like the plague, and it's driving me insane. And I've said to him, like, is there something that you cannot do? Because we can get somebody in. No, I can do it. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I just want that done. But yeah, that video will be coming later in the week. So I've had a little bit of I'm just curling my eyelashes, guys, because I want to show you. So this is the eyelashes. Let's come up close and personal, shall we? This is the eyelashes. So obviously my lashes are quite fair, so it looks as though I have none. I'm going to work some magic with this extensionist mascara. This is by Loreal. So it's part of their telescopic range, but I'll show you the brush in a minute. I prefer this brush to just the original telescopic one. Anyway, what was I saying? So we've, yeah, been a bit all over the place. I've actually got Penny home with me, so she isn't going back to nursery until after half term. There was just like a bit of an incident there, and there's a few things I'm not really that happy with, and I don't know, my instinct is just to keep her home with me, but obviously I have work commitments, and we've got there's people out at the moment, so it's not feasible for me to just take it unpaid or anything, because it would leave them short. So Tom's mum is not working at the moment. My dad is also not working at the moment, so I can manage her. It's only an hour and 20 minutes that I'm in there, so about an hour and a half, give or take, me going and coming back. So I've been arranging just for them to watch her for me. And do you know, it's actually made all the difference in the mornings I just feel so much calmer. Probably because I'm not sat in Bristol traffic for like 2 hours, which is what usually I am, getting the kids to all these different schools. So I also think, obviously she's due to start reception in September, and I had put down that I wanted her to go to the school that I work at as my first choice, but I think I've changed my mind. So I am in the process of just having my options changed so that she will hopefully go to Ollie's school. Yeah, so that's that. There's like nothing huge, it's just, you know, when you just know in your gut something's not right. So yeah, we are heading to the options evening this evening, so that'll be interesting, because obviously I have no idea what it's like anymore. It's obviously very different to when I did GCSEs. The weather today, we keep having some, well, no, it's grey again now and it looks so it's raining, but I'm hoping, the weather says that it's dry over lunch when I'm in work, so that'll be good. But it's really windy, and the wind is cold, like really cold, so I'm probably just going to put a hat on just to try and keep me a little bit warm. And then what else do I need to tell you guys? I don't know. I don't think there is anything else. This mascara is so good. Like, I feel like it's just grabbed every single lash. I don't want to layer it out because I don't like it looking clumpy or anything, but can you see that? I love that. Yeah, I just want to start then afresh on a vlog, like more in real time, so we will do that. And then, so this is our last week before half term. I don't have anything planned for half term, although I'm getting my hair done. I'm so excited. I had somebody commented saying how dark my hair was at the moment, and if I opted to not have it done anymore, and it does look really dark, even in my shorts video. So I filmed a little video of me in IKEA. This perfume, by the way, it's a Zara one. It's called Lightly Bloom. It is so nice. It's a dupe of Miss Dior, and I love it. Yeah, I was editing the video of me in the car before I went into IKEA, and I fully look like a brunette. It's a little bit wild, so it's not intentional. I said this in my video. I actually really dislike my hair at the minute. I feel really dark, and then I feel in turn I feel washed out, which is crazy because when I'm so blonde I also feel washed out, so I need to kind of get back to a happy medium again with my hair. But I think I've left it obviously far too long. I last had it done in May 25, so we're talking, what is that, like 9 months, which is ridiculous. So now I'm kind of like starting again. I've never ever gone this long, even in COVID when the salons were shut down and we had trouble like booking appointments and things. It was never 9 months. So this is the longest it's ever been. So my roots are fully my natural colour. I've got so much grey coming through. I know it doesn't look like it here, but I do, guys. Oh, we're in the kitchen. Just pretend you can't see behind me. Yeah, so I'm getting that done next week, but I do at some point this week I need to head over and have a patch test done, because the girl that I'm going to has gone, she's in her own salon now at her house, and for her insurances we need to have a patch test done. So I need to try and do that at some point. I'm definitely not going to do it today. I'll maybe do it tomorrow. And yeah, I can't think what else really. I am also due an eyebrow appointment, and I love my lashes, LVO, but I just feel like when I've got these things, like when I just take 10 minutes, I've got nothing else on other than my skincare. I've just done my eyebrows and my lashes, and I feel totally different. I feel put together. So I just need to kind of like just prioritize myself a little bit, I would say. But I'm gonna wrap this vlog up now. So I really hope you enjoyed. Sorry if it felt a little bit like all over the place. It's not my intention. I've just kind of felt a bit all over the place in everyday life. Yeah, get your bottle and I'll read it to you. So that is the reason why. But
I have the red one.
Yes, I can't wait to share with you the kitchen update. Hopefully then the stairs are next, and then we're going to move on into the front room because I want to make some changes in here. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, follow me here on YouTube. If you want to follow me on any of my other channels, my Instagram, my TikTok is linked in the description. So I'd love to have you follow me there as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.